Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a video that you guys have been requesting me to do for months, and that is a video about twillies. Twillie number one is from Hermes. This is the twillie at hand. You might have seen this twillie. I did show this twillie in another video when I got the bag that I got from Antmore, which was the Trendy CC in the Pearl Iridescent. But this twillie I thought was unlike anything that I have in my collection, and I thought for a bit of a contrast kind of thing it would be really, really beautiful. I've got a few ideas for this twillie, but first we're going to open up all the twillies and then we're going to sort of team them up with bags and style them up. So that's twillie number one from Hermes. It's sort of like birds and leaves in sort of like a blue tone with some orange accents and some browns. Really, really beautiful. All these twillies, guys, are also 100% silk, which I think is really important when it comes to twillies, and I'll tell you why. I have had many cheaper twillies from places like AliExpress and online, and a lot of them have been satin, and I find that when they're made of satin, there's something about it. The fiber is very, very smooth and they slip out of the knot, so they come unraveled very, very easily. Whereas I find when you're using silk and when you have silk twillies, that doesn't happen for some reason, and I think it's because it's a natural fiber that is kind of coarse. Like if you went down on a microscopic level, you would see that they're fibers that stick out, and I think it helps them grip on for some reason. So that's something to keep in mind when you're buying twillies, is try and find a silk one. Okay, so box number two for Hermes is this gorgeous twillie. I thought the fact that it's bright blue like this, I don't really have bags in this color. I did have the Chanel Trendy, which is currently back with my mother, so that was in sort of a similar color to this, but I kind of like the contrast, so I love having a twillie that's in a contrasting color. So it'll be very interesting to see what sort of bag would work the best with this kind of twillie. This one also has an Naomi Peris label. This one is part cashmere, so also a natural fiber, so it's still gonna be very like tight when you tie it up. 65% cashmere and 35% silk, dry clean only. So there's this one, which is so cute. So cute. What are you thinking, guys? Maybe pink? I forgot to mention that this one sort of has like a belt design. It actually looks like the print looks like there's a belt buckle with like the belt notch. It's kind of strange. Don't know if you can see that. Sort of see there's like a belt on the twillie. All right, next one is this one. First thing I will say about the Louis Vuitton twillies is that they're so much wider. They're really, really wide. Maybe this one in particular is wider, but what's so cute about this one is that it has sort of like Louis Vuitton trunk cases, all these sort of bits of art on it, and there's Louis Vuitton cases sort of to mimic the Eiffel Tower in a way. So there's that there, Louis Vuitton trunks, and then there are things like there's a watermelon there, all the Louis Vuitton kind of monogram and the flower print. There's also things like tops on here, hats, super cute, and bags of course. But I thought that was a really nice kind of muted twillie. I find muted twillies really versatile because you can kind of put them nearly on anything. And then the last one, woo! This one is gorgeous, guys. It is so gorgeous. It is the Louis Vuitton monogram. It's in the red. I actually saw this one in store and I thought it was absolutely beautiful, but I thought, oh, would it be too polarizing? And so I went with something really neutral, like a black and a white. But I love the detailing on this. There's like chain detailing on this side. There's the handle and locks all there. So cute. So cute. I don't know how this will look up against my red bags, but I'm gonna give it a try. But I actually think it might be a little bit nicer maybe on like a pink bag or something. Beautiful. All right, so where should we start? Right, we're gonna start with this one. And my first reaction is to put this with yellow because it's got a little bit of accent yellow. So my first bag I'm gonna try is this. This has got the rainbow hardware, which I kind of think doesn't match it completely. This also looks beautiful. I think this is the winner with the green. Just that kind of, you know, dusty blue color with the green. I think kind of looks beautiful. And there's these kind of mustard golden tones in it that kind of help mirror. There's also a tiny bit of green, which I never noticed on the birds, which matches the bag. So that's super cute. But I just want to have a look at one last one. This yellow one. I've already got a twillie on this and I'm pretty sure it's a Christian Dior twillie. But I like this one here because it's quite muted, quite light. But anyway, I was in for something a little bit more striking. Wow, that looks beautiful on there. I think I'm sold, guys. I think out of both, they both work. They both work so well. Okay, I will probably eventually put it on the yellow, but because this one's already got a twillie on it, I'm gonna put it on the green for now. All right, I love the blue against the green. There's something about blue and green that I think is so cute. There you go, guys, up close. Twillie number one. I'm also running out of space, guys. You've probably seen I had to put my green one up there where it doesn't go. I'm gonna have to redesign the whole thing. All right, this one is gonna be interesting because it's quite a strong twillie color. Okay, so it took me a while to decide on a few. So the first thought I thought was to bring out the nude. You can sort of see there's a nude running through the center in the belt part. And I thought that that would work really well with a bag like this. The Louis Vuitton Capuchins. I've got a black twillie on this at the moment, but I have been thinking about swapping this out. And then I thought, oh, it's a bit too polarizing. It's a bit too bright. So I decided to go with something like this. This is the new Gucci Diana bag, which you may have seen on my channel. And I kind of feel like this bright blue color kind of is very Gucci in a way, like mixing prints and, you know, there's fluoro there, which kind of picks up the orange in the twillie. I don't know if you can see that. When the light goes down, you can kind of see it a bit clearer. But I'm going to put this one on so we can have a look. I do love the bamboo handles on the Diana bag. I think they are so cute, and really, realistically, you don't need a twillie because the bamboo handle is not gonna, you know, get discolored, or, you know, it's pretty easy wipe down. But just for the sake of this video, because we're having a little bit of fun, I hope you guys are not screaming at me through the screen going, why didn't you choose that one? Why didn't you choose that one? Because when you're in here, it's sort of hard to, you sort of don't know what's going on. So, there you go. Kind of cute. Very, very hard twillie to match. I am going to tell you guys that I have my eye on a bag in this blue color, actually brighter than this blue color, and I think this twillie is going to be perfect for that one. So I might save this one for that one, but we'll see. Alrighty, next twillie is this pastel blue one with beautiful pink accents and purple accents. Very, very cute. I don't know whether I want to go purpley pink tone or whether I just want to go something completely out there. Let's have a play around. My first instinct is maybe to put it on this pink. It kind of lightens it a bit, doesn't it? But I kind of also think this is quite a big twillie, like it's longer than most and wider than most. So I feel like putting it on a tiny handle is probably going to defeat the purpose. There's going to be a lot of overflow. So this twillie here, I can't remember where I got this one. I think I got it with an Hermes bag. So there's that, which is super cute. Or there's the pink capuchins. Sort of picks up the same color. I've always never liked this twillie with this bag, so maybe this is the way to go. I think this is the winner, guys. Look at it, it's so beautiful. Really picks up like the darker tones. And I like the contrast of like a dark bag with a light twillie or a light bag with a dark twillie, you know. I like that contrast. I think that's a really nice marry. Even though I absolutely love this color twillie, I actually like this twillie because of all the violet and lilac and navy on it. I find it super interesting. But I think that's the winner. So I'm going to change it. This twillie is 100% silk. I bought this one. This is not a branded one. I just bought this one off AliExpress, this twillie here, on my burgundy Kelly. And this is when I realized I had a whole bunch come in that were satin, and then I had some come in that were silk, and I really noticed the difference. With the satin ones, I kept slipping off, and the silk ones never did. That is such a cool twillie. I'm gonna have to put that on another bag somewhere. But I think this twillie is perfect, absolutely perfect. Guys, tell me, do you remove the Louis Vuitton logo? Because it's tacked on with two tiny tacks. Let me just show you. It's tacked on with two tiny tacks, and like it's supposed to be removed, right? But it's such a nice like tag that you kind of don't want to remove it. It's weird, right? Alright, so if you guys didn't know, this is how I do my twillies. Everyone sort of does them a little bit different. Some people go from one side to the other. I find that going from one side to the other never works, and it's never even, unless you're going to do something asymmetrical. So unless you're going to do like a flower on one side or a bow on one side or something like that, then that sort of works. For me, I'm very particular, so I center the twillie right in the center up the top, and then I center the twillie itself, and then I wrap from the top, and I wrap this side down there, and I wrap this side down there, and then I loop it down the bottom. And it's just a real basic knot. It's not no fancy slip knot or anything like that. I'll show you what I mean when I get to it. Do it one more time, and then what I do is I go around, and then I open up a hole, and then I just slip it through. That's it. I don't knot it. It's just one tie, if that makes sense. I don't double knot it or anything. And I find that when it's silk, it doesn't come out. There you go. I think it's nice. I just should have made these a little bit shorter, I think. But not to worry, we will do that another time. And last but not least is this gorgeous red twillie. So bright. I love how there's pink and fuchsia in there as well. I think that's so pretty. And that's how it looks against nude. That's one option. The other option, we're going to have a look at it against red, my red Birkin. I currently have a black and white houndstooth one on this, but I do have another handle spare. I just think it's too same. You know what I mean? I kind of like my twillies to be contrasting. To me, that's just too same. Quite funny, the two options that I think are the best are the capuchins with the white, or the pink. I think it's the winner. I'm going to pop this in just because the nude kind of pink tones in it really pick up against this bag. Being I've had it for 6 years, I think, this bag. The handle, I'm so glad I'm now covering the handle with a twillie, because the handle is getting a little bit dirty and a little bit worn, you know, rubbing, that sort of thing on the leather. So I'm going to wrap this up. So like always, I have found the halfway point, put it halfway on the handle, and this twillie is also a really thick twillie compared to the other ones, compared to the Hermes ones. These ones are wider. Just keep that in mind if you've got like a really big handle that you want to cover. You might want to like consider the Louis Vuitton ones because they're a bit wider. So I've done one side like so. This is really cute. This is really brightening up this bag, giving it some more life. You know what I mean? What I really like about the capuchins is that they have these side areas which a twillie can kind of fit in. Super cute. And it kind of falls naturally there, which is quite nice. I didn't do it evenly that time. I should have wrapped it one more time. You can see this one's shorter than this one. But there you go. Please follow me on Instagram. You will find the link to my Instagram down below in the description. I do 2 videos a week on fashion and handbags, and I'm a crazy bag lady. I'm gonna take ownership of that now. I hope to see you next time in my next video. Bye for now.